Today, we're discussing the City of Seattle's proposal to rescind new rules recently enacted that govern minimum payments for app-based workers, particularly those in the delivery sector. In the world of rideshare and delivery apps, pay is one of the most frequently changing aspects of the job. For over a decade, drivers have seen nearly all pay adjustments by these companies result in lower earnings, despite nuanced language in the announcements from the app companies. Nearly all improvements in pay have come through regulatory actions, like those recently enacted by the City of Seattle. Seattle's new rules aim to secure increased pay for delivery drivers and provide clarity on how that pay is calculated. These regulations are crucial for ensuring that drivers receive a fair wage, one that cannot be changed arbitrarily by the app companies. However, the proposal currently on the table seeks to rescind the minimum payment requirements that were implemented earlier this year. This change comes after complaints from many restaurants and even some drivers about the lower number of orders since those requirements went into effect. When the minimum pay was mandated, delivery app companies added a surcharge to cover the increased costs, which led to higher prices for food delivery. This price hike, combined with recent layoffs in the business sector that have increased the number of drivers on the road, has resulted in fewer orders overall. Not only are restaurants receiving fewer orders, but these limited orders are now spread across a larger number of drivers, exacerbating the issue. As important as pay is, the regulations that prevent it from being altered at will are just as vital. Imagine being in a job where your pay could be changed by your employer without notice. This is the reality for many rideshare and delivery drivers today. Regulatory agencies like the City of Seattle play a key role in protecting workers from such instability. While it is understandable that these companies may pass on the increased cost to consumers, this is simply the cost of doing business. It is not the driver's responsibility to worry about the company's business model or the prices charged to consumers. Drivers deserve a stable and fair wage for their work. Another concern is the proposal to tally driver pay at the end of the pay week instead of after each trip. This change could make driver earnings more ambiguous and less transparent, providing another way for app companies to manipulate pay structures. If driver pay has indeed suffered due to fewer trips being offered under the new minimum pay requirements, the solution is not to remove these protections. Instead, managing the number of drivers who can log in and giving priority to long-term drivers would prevent market saturation and ensure fair distribution of earnings. No other industry hires an unlimited number of workers for a single role, regardless of pay. Yet rideshare and delivery apps have not been forced to manage the number of drivers they take on. This oversaturation benefits the companies by reducing wait times for consumers, but it hurts drivers by decreasing their chances of getting trips, even with increased pay. The path forward involves working with regulatory agencies like the City of Seattle to find a balance. By limiting the number of drivers and prioritizing those with seniority, the industry can ensure fair pay without causing unnecessary hardship due to driver saturation. In conclusion, Seattle's current rules are a positive step toward securing fair pay and transparency for app-based workers and should not be rescinded, modified, or curtailed. As the gig economy continues to evolve, it is essential to protect the rights and earnings of those who keep it running. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on this important issue.